Stage 15 and the third consecutive day with a mountaintop finish in the Asturias region. The red jersey back on the shoulders of Simon Yates. Louis Meintjes, having recovered from yesterday's crash, also making it to the start. The mythical Lagos de Covadonga, the destination, a stage of 178.2 kilometres. The 15th stage, the end of the second phase, just ahead of the final rest day. Weather conditions starting out idyllic with 21 degrees at the start line. Breakaway group of 12 forming early, amongst them the Kiwi George Bennett for Lotto NL Jumbo, support from his teammate Danny Van Poppel. Also in the breakaway, Ben King looking for more success as the Mitchelton-SCOTT team were containing the breakaway but no great concerns. Bennett the best placed overall, more than 10 minutes down. As the race was approaching the climbs at the midway point on the stage, Astana took over. At the top of the Category 1 climb, it was Astana alongside Mitchelton-SCOTT, as at the rear of the peloton a fall involving Alexander Zhenyes and Mikhail Kwiatkowski. Ivan Garcia Cortina in the breakaway, yet again for Bahrain Merida. He attacked with just on 20 kilometres remaining as Omar Fraile was setting the tempo at the head of the peloton, hoping to set it up for Miguel Angel Lopez. Riders were struggling at the back as Dylan Toynes was being dropped, so too Herbert Dupont. A few of the big contenders, Tony Galopin, Wilco Kelderman, also under pressure. Garcia Cortina was caught, offering some food to his teammate Jon Izagirre as the big favourites for the final red jersey got the battle underway. The hostilities were started by Lopez, but there was a searing attack with 6 kilometres to go by Thibaut Pinot. It was then Yates in red trying to defend his overall lead and extend it against Quintana, Valverde, Enric Mas and Lopez. Steven Kruijswijk was also battling to stick with the big favourites. Valverde was dropped, returned, so too Steven Kruijswijk. As the Frenchman was extending his advantage, Pinot leading by 18 seconds, when Miguel Angel Lopez decided it was his turn to go. Yates was then getting frustrated with Quintana and Valverde as Thibaut Pinot, mission accomplished, he won the stage to the top of Lagos de Covadonga. Lopez trying to gain time on Yates, sprinting across the line for second, but Yates closed it down for third, followed then by Valverde, Kruijswijk, Mas and Quintana. For Thibaut Pinot, his first career stage victory at the Vuelta a España. He already has 2 at the Tour de France. It was the plan from the start. I wanted to make the most of the fight between the overall leaders because I wasn't an immediate danger. So I attacked. I knew they wouldn't chase me straight away. And with 15 seconds and my good form, I knew I could go. The stage victory for Thibaut Pinot also puts him back into calculation for the overall standings. He won the stage, 28 seconds clear of Lopez. It was then Yates, Valverde and Kruijswijk rounding out the top 5. For Simon Yates, extending his lead in the battle for red. 26 seconds now, his advantage over Alejandro Valverde. It's then Quintana, Lopez, Kruijswijk, Mas and Pinot once again has got himself in as a factor to be concerned about. The battle for the green jersey, it's Alejandro Valverde extending his lead today ahead of Peter Sagan, followed then by Ben King and Dylan Toynes. Valverde also leads the race for the white jersey for the combination classification, locked together with Miguel Angel Lopez. Luis Angel Mate, the advantage in the race for the King of the Mountains classification has been reduced, but he still holds on. The team classification is being led by Bahrain Merida. Stage 16, the individual time trial. Torrelavega, 32 kilometres, that's the destination. It's not mountainous, nor is it flat. It's a true test against the clock. Before then, it's the rest day, and then the hostilities resume in the race for red with Simon Yates at the top of the general classification.